This exclusive story was sent in by one of our viewers. The footage was discovered earlier this year on a camera found deep in the woods. What you're about to see is genuinely intriguing. And here's a screenshot of the message he sent. Hi, creator of the JITTA2X channel. I found this camera with a video recorded at night in the forest using infrared. It was near my village, Padureni, close to the city of Brașov, Romania. The camera doesn't look very old, but it clearly had been lying in the woods for quite a while. I believe the location in the video is an old forester's cabin, where forest workers once lived with their families. I think I even know roughly where it is. The footage shows a young man who, from what I've heard, has since gone missing. No one knows what happened to him. I turned the footage over to the authorities, but I don't know what came of the investigation. Still, I kept a copy on my laptop, and now I'm sharing it with you. For unknown reasons, the person
POV right now. And by the way, 700 subs on the way, bro. What in the, that's not even English, gang. What the I'm gonna just go back to watching my video, gang.
The person behind the camera, equipped with infrared, breaks into a small rural home. The front door is clearly locked, so he circles around and spots a slightly open window in the back, using it to climb inside. Why he did this remains unclear. Once inside, he begins exploring the house and filming everything he sees. But things take an unexpected turn when someone approaches the home with a flashlight and starts unlocking the front door.
I'm good, bro. My other POV if you want to watch this paranormal activity video live. It's live. You heard me? Let me see if I can turn y'all. It's live. Welcome to the chat. Don't worry about that right there. Don't worry about that. But enjoy my other POV. You feel me?
It's likely a forester, either the current or former resident of the house. Chances are the owner was nearby, or someone alerted him that light.
How's y'all day been, man? I know one thing, man. I can't complain, man. If you're new to the chat and you ain't hitting that button, what is you done? Sleeping on the job is crazy. Sleeping on the job is crazy. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You know, it's 420, man. Every day. So, it's how it is. If you want to join this other POV, though, you should go do that. You should go do that. Because I am live. Tap into the live. Look. I'm live right now. Tap in.
Lights had been seen inside, possibly the intruder's flashlight. The man filming begins to panic and searches for a hiding spot, eventually crawling under a table in one of the bedrooms. The homeowner enters and starts looking around, while the cameraman remains hidden, doing his best not to make a sound. At first, it seems like he might have gotten away unnoticed, but following this incident, he mysteriously disappeared. Several months later, his camera was found in the woods near that same house, containing this very footage. Whether the events inside the house are directly connected to his disappearance, or if there's a completely different explanation, remains a mystery. This is a little-known YouTuber named Bill Meath, who first appeared on the platform on June 30th, 2014. His channel never stood out for its production value. All his videos were shot in a static, single-camera format with almost no editing. But that seemed to be the point. The content was entirely focused on religious themes.
Did it ever dawn on you how much God loves you? Have you stopped to think? God so loved the world he sent his son Jesus.
The Bible, church rituals, reflections on sin, salvation, and the coming end of the world. It felt like a video diary of someone on a personal journey toward spiritual awakening. But something about it was deeply unsettling. With each new upload, Bill's physical condition visibly declined. His face began to show the signs of illness. He was rapidly losing weight, his facial features grew distorted, and his eyes looked dim and tired. After just 4 months of activity, viewers watched as he seemed to waste away before their eyes. In one video, Bill revealed that he had been diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. What started as a simple toothache had developed into a tumor-side of faith bloated tomorrow. No follow since after been sitting there for several years. The couple, they grabbed their camera and started recording. What they ended up capturing didn't just confuse them, it left them terrified. From what we know, the couple had purchased a house somewhere in the US, although the exact location remains unknown. For some time, they had been experiencing strange activity, most of it centered in the attic directly above their bedroom. It was well past midnight when they heard what sounded like footsteps above them. They quickly grabbed the camera, hoping to document whatever was going on.
Schon wieder.
Ich weiß.
Oh no. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I...
Ich guck mal hoch. Schnuffi. Schnuffi? Was ist los? Schnuffi? Schnuffi?
Schnuffi.
Schnuffi, was ist los? Was machst denn du? Na komm schon.
Their dog suddenly grew frightened and hid under the bed, staying there for a while before briefly coming out, only to retreat again. Then, something truly disturbing happened.
Komisch. Komisch.
Get out the crib, but why is you don't understand? Bro, you clean your house. Why is he going in that?
Gar nix. Komisch. Versteh ich nicht.
Yo, it's gotta be AI. It's gotta be AI.
Echt komisch. Nee, nix. Überhaupt nix. Aber
back to the camera, gang. Where he go? This nigga's gone. About to show you
The couple claimed they were too frightened to go back for the camera that night and only returned to retrieve it the following day. The husband went up alone and quickly grabbed the device. Once the battery was recharged and they reviewed the footage, they were stunned by what they saw. In their view, the video captured something unexplainable. First, a metal vase balanced on a box appears to lift slightly on its own. Then, another object is suddenly thrown across the room. They believe the dog's fearful reaction confirms something unusual was going on. Years later, after the couple had left the home, the camera and the footage were discovered in the attic by the new owners. They're the ones who uploaded the video online, where it quickly sparked widespread attention. Anna Matskovich is a mysterious woman from Russia who became an internet legend thanks to her YouTube channel, Revbach. Between 2008 and 2011, she uploaded more than 24,000 videos, averaging about 17 clips a day. In these videos, Anna often dances in the forest, sometimes wearing long dresses, other times almost nothing at all. At times, she screams incoherent phrases into the camera, mixing Russian and English. Her face is heavily made up, and her movements appear erratic and convulsive. In some clips, she talks about a Russian cult, terrorism, and zombies, claiming that the police are watching her.
Stop importing things about sex and terrorism, infinitely terrorize the family and cut my husband.
Many viewers believe that Anna suffers from a serious mental illness, possibly paranoid schizophrenia. What's especially unsettling is that in her earliest videos, recorded back in 2008, she appears completely normal and composed. A Reddit user once discovered that before 2008, there was a professional dancer with the same name, Anna Matskovich. This led to speculation that they might be the same person, and that something must have happened in her life that marked a point of no return. In 2018, according to public records, Anna was legally required to take medication by court order, something her husband reportedly opposed. YouTube eventually removed her channel, Revbach, for violating platform policies, and most of those videos are now considered lost. But years later, she created a new channel titled You Don't Know, You Know, You Know, You Don't, which now contains over 97,000 videos. She continues to upload to this day. Watching her videos feels like staring into the abyss of the human mind, disturbing, confusing, and yet, for some reason, impossible to look away. This recording, according to the description, was accidentally discovered by a user who had downloaded an old archive of live streams. While browsing through the footage, they stumbled upon something strange and decided to share it with the world. In the video, two friends are streaming live when something genuinely unsettling is caught on camera, and it all happens in real time. The pair were known for doing late-night gaming streams. On this particular night, they had decided to pull an all-nighter, and around 5 a.m., a strange noise came from the kitchen. Since they usually played in the living room, the sound was coming from just a few steps away. At first, they assumed it was a family member grabbing a snack and didn't think much of it. But soon after, something happens that completely grabs their attention and forces them to abruptly end the stream.
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la puerta, no la puerta. Dale. O sea, ¿qué es? Fíjate si una niñita por ahí. ¿Qué va? No hace raro. Mira, exacto, mira. Iba a cerrarte, imbécil. Las 5 ya. Las 5 ya.
While playing in the dark, the fridge door suddenly swings open on its own, as if someone had walked over to grab something. One of the friends guessed it might have been his brother, who often wakes up at that time to cook. Thinking the door had just been left open, he got up to close it. But as he walks back, something even stranger occurs. A chair slides several inches across the floor on its own. Both friends freeze. In that moment, they realize something truly unexplainable has just happened. Many viewers agree. This didn't look like a coincidence. But as always, that's for you to decide. Once upon a time, a game called Red Door, Yellow Door became a massive trend among teenagers. Many recorded themselves playing it, but some of those videos were never uploaded. They disappeared, only to resurface years later, found by accident on forgotten phones, old flash drives, or buried folders. Some of these recordings are genuinely disturbing. The premise of the game is simple, yet deeply unsettling. One person guides another into a hypnotic state, allowing them to visualize a room filled with doors. Each door can be opened to reveal what lies behind, but not all of them are safe. If you encounter a man in a black suit, an old woman, or a room full of clocks, you must end the session immediately. One of these lost recordings, discovered years later, stands out among the rest. It shows a teenage boy playing the game, likely with his sister.
That's it. Pretty much. Do you hear anything? No. Go towards the light more. Go more in the center of the kitchen? Yes. Alright, I'm in the center now. It's now it's like neon white. I'm in a totally different room now. It's all white. All white? Is there anyone with you? No. Wait, this dude is just all playing black, man.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
It was an all plain black man? Are you serious? Are you joking?
No.
Oh my god.
What?
Glowing white room. A man dressed entirely in black. That's when everything changes. His breathing quickens. Panic sets in. It's as if he's seeing something truly horrifying. The camera keeps rolling until the video abruptly cuts off. In another recovered...
On March 26, 2021, deputies in Marion County, Florida were dispatched to what was supposed to be a simple welfare check. The request came from family members who hadn't been able to reach 77-year-old Alice Trench. She lived quietly in a modest home, cared for cats, and shared the residence with her adult grandson, Nicholas. On paper, there was nothing about the call that suggested it would become anything more than a knock on the door. But from the moment the first deputy arrived, something felt wrong.
Hey, I came out here to do a well-being check on someone, and when I walk up to the door, it smells like kerosene burning kind of smell, and there's no one coming to the door. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it does not smell great. It smells like something like, it smells like kerosene. I don't like the friggin' smell of it when I walk up to the door. I only smell it when I walk up, and I don't know what it is. It stinks, but it doesn't smell like dead people. It smells like, yeah, kind of chemically. I'll just hang it out front, and actually I'll walk around the property to see if I can see anything out back. There's a tall fence, but I'll see if I can stand over it. It just says she's been trying to call her all morning. Hey, this is 6412. Can you have fire rescue respond? Like, when I walk up to the door here, it smells really bad, like a kerosene, propane-y smell. Awesome. They don't have to be 1018, but it's just funny smell, and I don't want to open the door and the house blow up.
The deputy hesitated. If there was a gas leak or accelerant involved, forcing entry could be dangerous. He backed off, radioed for fire rescue, and began canvassing neighbors to gather information. What he learned only deepened the concern. Neighbors hadn't seen Alice that day. Some mentioned frequent police activity at the home in the past. usually involving her grandson. Others recalled chaotic scenes, officers pounding on doors, shouting warnings. The deputy paused at that detail.
Hey, how are you doing today? Have you seen that neighbor recently? Not this one, 2 houses down.
Oh, Alice and Nick?
Yes, Miss Alice.
I haven't seen her, no. I don't usually go over there at all.
Gotcha. You haven't seen him driving in and out recently or anything?
Not today.
Did you see him yesterday?
Yeah, she goes up and down the street quite a bit.
Like walking or?
No, driving.
Driving? Okay, what does she drive? Is it the car that's in the driveway? It's like a dark, kind of grayish black Cadillac?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Is her car.
Gotcha. Her daughter's calling, worried about her, and I've knocked on the door and it smells kind of gassy, like propane. So I don't know. We're waiting on fire rescue.
Go knock on it, maybe she.
No, don't knock on the door.
He gets in so much trouble. Does she know that it's a wellness check, maybe? Only because, the police are called so much because of Nick, her grandson.
Who's her grandson?
All I know is by Nick. I don't have anything to do with him.
What's he look like?
He's a nice looking young man.
Has he ever been found not with clothes on? Is he kind of...
I don't know.
No?
I really don't know.
We found a young guy not too far down the road from here without any clothing on.
Today?
And he wouldn't tell us his name. We couldn't figure out who he was. It was probably about an hour or two ago.
I know that the police have been there a lot, and I feel bad for her. She's raising him. I mean, he's an adult. He's not a teenager. But I know one time there must have been 15 officers that came down, and they were pounding on her door, and they were saying, "Come or I'm going to bust the door down." She had to be scared to death.
That naked man from earlier that day, officers soon realized, was Nicholas Trench, the young man the woman was talking about.
I'm going to hang out behind my car. What is it? You want me to tell them to send an engine, or are they already coming?
We already got one coming.
It appears there's possibly a fire inside. Fire's making entry. It's smoking. The second they kicked that door open, smoke rolled out. So it was either smoldering or... That's what I was wondering. But I'm not going over there because it smells bad.
When fire crews arrived and made entry into the home, smoke rolled out almost immediately. And as firefighters moved through the residence, the situation escalated rapidly. What had begun as a welfare check was now being treated as a crime scene.
Yes, sir.
A little work now, huh?
Yeah, well, we just got the son earlier. He was running naked like a mile that way, and he lives here. I'm about to tape it up for crime scene.
Inside, investigators found Alice Trench deceased. What they discovered went far beyond a natural death or accident.
Here's the naked guy that we had to go out with.
Probably not. I was talking on the phone.
There was a naked guy, I can't think of his name, last name's Trench, Nicholas. You know that daycare place on the right if you're heading towards the Oaks? Like in the back of that plaza?
Yeah.
He was over there naked, and he destroyed the fence and was washing himself off with the hose. Shortly after that, I guess it's been about an hour and a half or so now later, I got a signal 54 here for a well-being check, and I go up to the door, and I smell something that smells like kind of kerosene-y, but it made me a little lightheaded. So I went back up and I knocked again. I smelled it again. I didn't feel right, and I was like, I called fire. And I guess she is in there on the bed that's on fire.
Do you want me to get a dog to go through the woods to see if we can find any clothing or anything in the woods from here to the other place?
When you got here, was the door still locked?
I didn't try and open it because I didn't know if it was propane leaking or whatever.
So
I didn't
you
want
smelled something and said, hey, I'm not going in.
I backed out, yeah.
Okay. And you guys originally called for a well-being check here. It's a hell of a day so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
First homicide?
First one on my own, yeah.
Alice had been killed, dismembered, and decapitated. Her head and arm were missing. Evidence suggested her body had been moved, parts placed in containers, and water left running in the shower. A fire had been intentionally set, likely an attempt to destroy evidence. Near the front door, a kerosene can explained the smell that had stopped the deputy from opening the house himself.
You good in there?
Yeah, I shut the water off in the shower just to preserve any kind of evidence that's in the shower. Other than that, I mean, I looked around. I mean,
who turned that on?
It was on.
I wonder who turned it. We didn't turn it on.
I'm sure he did it.
Okay.
So we're gonna be looking for a head and an arm because I did not see it in the bathroom.
Oh, great. And he was between here and that daycare?
Yeah, so we got a canine coming.
I was walking through the woods looking for his clothes earlier.
Did you see a head? No. Okay, well we can mark that area off. That's good.
Looks like a gas can or a kerosene can by the front door.
So there's your smell.
That was the kerosene.
Pretty soon we'll become little pawns in this game.
You and me both.
That's it, pal.
Even for the smart people.
The wisers. I call them wisers because they figure out why. They're the ones that figure out why it happened. We mitigate tragedy. That's what we do.
Okay, there is a suitcase when you walk in that front bedroom. There's a red suitcase on the floor with a bunch of those blankets. Body parts could be in that suitcase.
While detectives processed the scene, another realization set in. Their
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and from the pattern assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road.